We all need to stay home.
Stay at home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay inside.
Stay home. 2 words everyone's saying these days. Those words have lived in my heart for nearly 20 years.
I'm watching you.
Young people can get it, and they can transmit it to old people.
Practice social distancing. Read some books or watch some movies or take up a hobby.
To organize your brain.
Watch a little TV, why don't you?
I'm watching you.
This is the New York City Police Department. Non-essential gatherings of any kind have been prohibited by the governor and the mayor.
It's called the Constitution!
It is unlawful, and you are ordered to disperse. If you fail to disperse immediately,
What law are we breaking?
This is the New York City Police Department. Non-essential gatherings of any kind have been prohibited by the governor and the mayor. This gathering is unlawful, and you are ordered to disperse. If you fail to disperse immediately, you are subject to arrest.
I still like the flash flood idea. Where are you going to get the water? Disease?
Yeah, epidemic. The
What
plague
kind of
epidemic.
disease? What kind of disease?
Plague, the plague epidemic.
Nobody's going to believe in plague in this day and age.
Anthrax. Good. That's good. I like that.
We create a panic.
What I need is something so scary it'll clear every living soul.
Look, I guarantee you, this whole thing is put on.
I feel fine. According to my birds, the only bad air around here is you guys farting around.
Do you realize the danger that you and your friend have risked?
En venant ici, vous exposez au gaz toxique.
In coming here, you've exposed yourself. Prevailing winds were blowing from the south instead of the north.
Cette conversation n'aurait même pas lieu.
This conversation would not be taking place.
There's nothing wrong with the air. Go outside and make mieux ailleurs.
You'll be poisoned.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with the air around here. They don't want any witnesses.
This is none of our business.
Listen, how many of you people are getting out of here?
I just want to be clear in terms of the definition of people dying of COVID. So the case definition is very simplistic. It means at the time of death, it was a COVID positive diagnosis. So that means that if you were in hospice and had already been given, a few weeks to live, and then you also were found to have COVID, that would be counted as a COVID death. It means that even if you died of a clear alternate cause, but you had COVID at the same time, it's still listed as a COVID death. So everyone who's listed as a COVID death doesn't mean that that was the cause of the death, but they had COVID at the time of death. I hope that's helpful.
As factories closed,
goods became scarce. Jobs disappeared. Your lives are becoming more difficult as the life force of your world is draining away. Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power. They called for your sacrifice, and you thought it was noble. They said if you worked for yourself and your family, that you were selfish and uncaring, and they made you feel ashamed. All evil needs to win is the consent of good people. Do not support your own oppressors. Stop letting the system exploit you. The world you are living in is the world they wanted,